got Oscar nominations, bro.
We did.
The 2026 Oscars have finally given us movies that were nominated for certain parts, and it was, let's just say, I was excited and then also shocked, and then excited and shocked over and over
Excited
again.
and shocked.
Now, we usually have a movie announcement section, but I'm gonna give this a quick snubs and also shocks section over here for the Oscars, guys.
Sure, sure, of course.
There was one movie that I believe surprised a lot of people that didn't get nominated for literally anything, and that movie was Wicked for Good.
Are we surprised?
I am honestly surprised. I am surprised.
Respectfully, I think you might be in the minority. Or yeah, I think you're in a strong.
You aren't surprised?
No, not at all. Why would I be?
I'm shook. You like that movie?
I did. I like that movie. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that it was look. When I look at everything that's on here, I'm like, yeah, great spread. Everything on here deserves it. I think you throw Wicked for Good on there, it could slip by, go under the radar, and be like, yeah, I guess. But I'm not gonna sit here and pretend it's not better than the first one. And the first one already got nominated for so many awards, so it's you know, I don't think we had a stacked 2025, so I don't think Wicked for Good needs to be on this. I don't think it needs to be in the award running.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna say I really disagree because looking at awards, okay, and I'm a dude who didn't love it, but I still liked it.
Yeah.
There are 3 awards that I think it should have been up for.
Okay.
The first one is Best Makeup and Hairstyling.
But didn't it get nominated already for?
It didn't
for
get
the first
nominated
one. No, for the first one.
It did for the first one, but I go off of what they did now. I can understand the first one got so many awards. It got nominated for Best Picture. It deserved to, but with this, I just think no matter what, it should have been there for best. Did I say best makeup and hairstyling? Yes, for best makeup and hairstyling.
Here's my question to you: which should it take over? What movie? So you have Smashing Machine, Ugly Stepsister, Sinners, Frankenstein, and Kokoho. I don't want to say that.
Yes,
forgive me.
Kokuo. I believe. My bad.
Yeah, that sounds right.
But with me, I think I haven't seen Kokuo and The Ugly Stepsister, so I can't say anything there. But it definitely should be there over The Smashing Machine. It definitely should.
I disagree, actually. And I didn't love The Smashing Machine. Here's why. Because the makeup they do for The Rock literally makes him look like a completely different person. And I think that's something that should be celebrated. I think the way that movie looks, the way they designed everything for the makeup and hair, whatever, that should be acknowledged. The team for Wicked already got acknowledged, and they're just doing the same thing again. So why should they get acknowledged again for that?
Because which one was the better looking movie off of makeup and hairstyling?
But they already got acknowledged. They're just gonna get acknowledged again. I think you might as well bring in some new people, right?
But that's of the year, though. That's what I'm saying. To me, it should be if in 2025, if this movie was the one that was the better looking, better directed, better whatever, it should be nominated. I'm not saying win, but it should be nominated. That's just what I'm saying.
I understand that it's a better movie than Smashing Machine for sure. And I understand your point. I disagree. I think the Smashing Machine deserves to be recognized for what it did makeup and hairstyle wise. You know, it does deserve an acknowledgement.
Hey, by all means, it does deserve an acknowledgement. But Wicked for Good should be there over it. If you want to, if I saw these other movies and I had a chance to
Ugly Stepsister is a body horror movie, so it 100% should be there. That's
I haven't seen it, so I can't say anything.
Just a given.
But I just think Wicked for Good should be there. It should. The second award that I believe Wicked for Good got snubbed for was Best Costume Design, and this one was crazy, low key. Because do you know what movie got there that low key I'm not mad about, but I'm sad for Wicked got there?
I'm trying to find it. I don't know. No, I don't know.
Avatar: Fire and Ash.
It got on there?
Is it? Avatar: Fire and Ash is in Best Costume Design.
Why shouldn't it be?
All right, so I love Avatar. I'm wearing a sticker shirt right now.
Yeah.
But that being there over Wicked for Good, even though that is mainly
digital?
Digital is crazy to me. That's pretty crazy to me. I understand it. What's her name? Varang looked incredible. I loved her crown too, or whatever she was wearing on top of her head. And then even some of the costumes of the avatars were cool. But it is fake. It's fake. It's digital. I love it. I love the movie. But it's not real.
Now, I'm sorry. Okay, Phil. And I don't want to sound like I'm just disagreeing with you all day. This one I understand more. I get your point. I want
to have a conversation.
But just because it's fake doesn't mean it doesn't look incredible. You know? Someone is still doing it digital. Just because it's digital doesn't diminish its quality. It's still insane. You know,
Uh-huh.
like think about it. That's the whole Tron conversation. Let's not forget the original Tron movie. It pushed CG. It was not acknowledged in any sort of design category because it used CG, which was regarded as cheating. That's not true. That's an art form. So they should get acknowledged for their costumes when that's like what they did was incredible.
It is incredible, but I think there should be a conversation on whether whether like digital costumes should be like acknowledged or not. Because I'm sorry, Wicked for Good, those costumes looked incredible. They looked incredible. And then also Marty Supreme, I don't think should be there over Wicked for Good. I thought the costumes looked good, but not better than Wicked for Good.
I think Marty Supreme and Hamnet are on there. Like they strike a similar vibe for me, where it's not that they're like this big grand like dress up world thing or whatever. It's that like they're trying to be like they're trying to strike a time, and I think they both, from what I've seen of Hamnet and when I watched Marty Supreme, I think they both do that really 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 well. I don't know, man. I understand your point, but I do think like it didn't need to get acknowledged because it already did. You know? Like I think that's why. Is it just doesn't need to be acknowledged twice for doing the exact same thing again, you know?
But if it's the best of that year, it should be.
But is it though?
Up there.
Like, wouldn't it be nice to see something else get acknowledged for it when like they just kind of did the same job again?
It's nice, bro, but what's the point of competition then? If it's all like, oh, well, you won last year, we're gonna give it to the next person up. Because it's almost like a whole like I'm just gonna use basketball in this case. It's over here like, okay, we got the playoffs coming up, we got these teams coming up. We know you got the best record once again last year, but we're gonna give it to this other team because they haven't been here before. It's like, what?
No, and I understand that, but think about it this way: like their costumes, a lot of them they are using the same from the first movie. Like a lot of their set
changing it up a bit also.
A little bit, sure. But like all these other movies are doing everything from scratch. So like that's not really fair. Like, oh yeah, you have all these building blocks already and are able to make small changes and now you get the award again? That doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
Yes, but I'm sorry. Once again, if it's of that year the best looking, I'm sorry.
I don't think
like,
so.
I get it.
I get your point for the Avatar thing. I think I don't know. I think again, like I think if they had, and I'm not gonna sit here and say like they didn't change anything. They 100% obviously added things, but I think you already have a blueprint and you already have a template. You already have a lot of materials and even costumes. I think it's unfair for another person to get knocked off, even though they did everything from like they are like scratch, you know, like they got it acknowledged already for it, you know. So they don't need to get acknowledged again. What was the third thing? What else do you think?
The third thing, I mean, we're gonna have the same argument, but I'm just gonna put it out there.
Probably, but
Best
I like
production design, I feel like should have gone the Wicked again, but it's the same argument. Like it's pretty much just like it's the same world, looks the same, and then I'm gonna say like, yeah, but it looked better than. To me, it looked better than
One Battle After Another.
Yes, and then it looked better than Marty Supreme, but once again, it's the same little. Yeah, it's the same argument. It's the same
that's true.
that they used last time. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this out there. This is gonna be obviously a little biased. I think Hans Zimmer's F1 original score got snubbed. I think it did.
Is it not on there?
But then again, it's not on original score.
That is a snub. Okay, that's a snub. That's a valid snub. I agree.
I believe that is a huge mistake. But once again, I am a Hans Zimmer fan, so take it with a grain of salt. I think a lot of his music should be there whenever he's doing something. But with this one particularly, I believe this is a snub. Only because Begonias was really good. It deserves to be there. Frankenstein was pretty good. It deserves to be there. Hamnet, I want to give it strikes because the last song in the movie was a song that was the only one I remember. But it's also by somebody else. Like the song is from another movie from the past. So that's where I'm like, I kind of want to give it some like points deducted. But One Battle After Another, I will never understand this because I didn't think the score was that incredible.
I didn't think about the music once.
But that's what I'm saying. How is that
but I'm also not a music guy, so respectfully, I don't think about the music.
I'm a big music guy when it comes to scores, bro. I don't understand how F1 didn't get on here. Sinners should be here no matter what. Like Sinners 1000% should be here. But One Battle After Another and Hamnet, I'm very iffy on over F1 by Hans Zimmer. Like that took me out. But I'm not gonna freak out because no matter what, Sinners is on there, so I'm good. But wow. What do you think about this, real quick?
That one I get it. I understand.
F1 just sounds incredible, bro.
Like, I think that one I get. I'm not a music guy. Like I'm gonna just preface, I'm not a music guy. So for the One Battle After Another truthers that say the music is incredible, maybe, probably, you're probably right. F1 does have incredible music, and I think it's it's very noticeable. Like just how good it was. Where like you're listening to it, you're like, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I know some people might say, well, if it takes you out of the movie, then that diminishes the quality of the. I disagree. I'm not that guy. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I think I agree. I agree with you. I think that's fair. What's interesting is F1 gets nominated for Best Picture, but it doesn't look like it got nominated for anything.
I thought it got nominated for something else.
I'm trying to look.
Could have sworn. Oh, sound. Best sound.
Okay, valid. That's fair. That's fair.
All right, so best sound.
Still interesting,
best film editing.
Okay, again, interesting. Like those
best visual effects and best picture. So 4 nominations.
Yeah, but those all, and I guess that's where it should get acknowledged. So I feel like that's fair. It is an incredible movie in the way that it was designed, not necessarily in the way that it was acted or directed. I actually think it could have got nominated for best director. He didn't though.
I think it should.
Still, I think it's stacked though. Like that, to be fair, that category is actually stacked, and I get it completely.
Best director, whoever wins best directing is legendary because you're telling me Chloe Zhao, Josh Safdie, Paul Thomas Anderson, Joaquin Trier, and Ryan Coogler are competing for this. That is insane.
I don't know how it goes, where if like the person that wins best director usually wins best picture. I know the year I watched best director, the only year I watched the Oscars was 2019. This year is going to be the first time in seven years I've watched the Oscars. So yay, cool, whatever. That was the Joker year. One best director, I forgot the guy's name, I'm blanking, and then best picture was
Todd Phillips.
Yeah, Todd Phillips, and then best picture that year wasn't Joker, it was crap. Damn. Oh, Parasite. It was Parasite. Yeah, I didn't have to look it up. I didn't look it up.
Parasite deserved the win.
Yeah, 100%. Like, I'm not going to say anything about that. Yes. So, I'm curious, like, I think Best Director goes to Ryan Coogler, and I think more than likely Best Film will be One Battle After Another.
I'm going to say switch it, but also at the same time, I feel like this might be a Paul Thomas Anderson sweep. Only because the way people are talking about it, the way people review One Battle After Another, I feel like it's going to be Best Director, Paul Thomas Anderson, Best Picture, One Battle After Another. But to me, I think it should go Best Director, Paul Thomas Anderson, Best Picture, Sinners. Like, I just think that's how it should go.
And I honestly, I get that. I disagree because I think the way it should go, or the way I feel like it would make sense in my head, is that Ryan Coogler should get acknowledged for, like, the incredible direction of Sinners. Like, I think that movie is incredibly directed. Like, you can feel that style. I haven't watched any Paul Thomas Anderson movie, so I could be wrong. I just think Ryan Coogler's style shines more than his probably does. I think Best Picture, though, it should be One Battle After Another, very validly. I think the best movie I saw out of these would be Sinners, but I wouldn't be mad at all, actually, if One Battle After Another won. I think it more than deserves it.
Wouldn't be mad. I honestly, if any other movie wins, I feel like I'd just be surprised because One Battle After Another and Sinners are the 2 movies that deserve Best Picture. But like, I could literally see. I think the only movie that I'd be upset about winning Best Picture, and I hate saying this because I love it, but I feel like F1.
Yeah, that'd be weird.
Because it's like, out of all the movies, you guys were just like, you know what, Begonia's good, One Battle After Another, Sinners, Secret Agent, all these other movies, Frankenstein are good. Let's just give it to somebody who doesn't deserve it.
Yeah.
And the winner is one, and everybody's just looking up there. They're just like,
it's gonna be a La La Land situation when it should have been Moonlight, right? Like, you know the no.
We made a mistake. It's Train Dreams.
Yeah, that's such a funny clip, by the way. Awesome. Okay, can we have one Oscar conversation before we move on really fast?
Yeah. Go
okay,
for it.
Best Actor.
Yep.
Michael B. Jordan, Sinners. Timothy Chalamet, Marty Supreme. DiCaprio, One Battle After Another. Wagner Moura for The Secret Agent, and Ethan Hawke for Blue Moon. Timothy Chalamet, I want him to win it so badly because it's his time. He probably will, and I think there's no argument there. Like, I think he for sure will. I think DiCaprio is incredible in One Battle After Another. I don't think he's the star of that movie. Like, I just don't. I think he's great, but I think, like, even, like, I like Sean Penn more in that movie than I do DiCaprio.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. And that's sad to say because Sean Penn is the worst character in it.
Yeah, but he's just, like, it's acted so well. I can't say the other guy's name, please forgive me, Benicio del Toro. I think also him. Yeah, he shines in that movie. Like, he's incredible too. I think he shines more than DiCaprio does. So I just don't think DiCaprio wins. I didn't watch Blue Moon, so I don't know. Ethan Hawke is just a great actor. I think that's definitely just like a known whatever. Wagner Moura, again, never watched Secret Agent. I didn't even know that movie was a thing until I saw it getting all these nominations. So definitely something I'm gonna have to check out. But I just think Timothy Chalamet, like, I can't wait to hear his speech, genuinely, because I think, like, he said it. He's like, I want to be one of the greats.
Yep, but I'm not gonna lie. I could see Michael B. Jordan.
I could too. Award. Yeah, 100%. He could.
I really could. Like, Timothy Chalamet, to me, he was unbelievable as Marty Mauser in Marty Supreme, and it was like he had the you could tell he was in command the whole time. Any situation, you could tell that he was the main character. You could even tell like his he really worked hard on the personality. Like I know like some people are saying like that's literally him, like whatever, but like watching that movie, I was just so impressed with the character of Marty Mauser. I hated him, but I was very impressed. With Michael B. Jordan though in Sinners, oh my gosh, him playing two twins and having two distinctively different
100%. Like you could tell which one's different. Yeah.
Very impressive. So I feel like it is a little bit tight there, but I expect Timothée Chalamet to win it, and I'm not mad at all. I would be super happy for him. But if Michael B. Jordan wins, I'll be lit.
Yeah, I'll be lit.
I'll be like, yo, Sinners got it.
Yeah.
And then just the final thing to say, Sinners getting 16 nominations.
Good, dude. If they beat the record or they tied? Beat the record? Yeah, good. Good. I'm happy. I'm really happy, genuinely.
I'm already happy. I don't care. And I wanted to win awards, but I don't care anymore. I'm like 16 nominations, beat the record, fine by me.
Yeah.
Win one Oscar, win two, I'm good.
I think it would be insane if it wins nothing. Like, actually, like, I think most nominations, but winning nothing would be a historic moment. For sure.
I'd be mad.
I'd be mad.